Good morning, everyone. It's Steve with Real Progressives. And it looks like you've got President Trump. You bought it. You got President Trump. You know, my biggest regret about this election, aside from the fact that the DNC stole the primary from hardworking people who donated from their lack of, not their abundance, but their lack of, people that are barely making ends meet, people who are destitute, broke, were donating to Bernie Sanders, trying desperately to get Bernie the nomination. And sadly, they stole this from them. 6% of the voting population stayed home that were in the election last go-round. There was a downturn of 6%. Jill didn't even get 1%. Not even 1% of the vote. If every single person that voted for Jill voted for Hillary, Hillary would have still lost. What does that tell you? I mean, really, what does that tell you? They're out there running around trying to blame third-party voters? I'll bet you more people switched and voted for Trump than actually voted for Jill Stein, sadly. Because Hillary was that bad of a candidate. She was that bad. So don't go blaming Jill Stein voters. Don't blame Bernie Sanders voters. Blame yourselves. Look in the mirror. Every one of you that supported Hillary. Every one of you that tried to sell her. Every one of you that participated in rigging elections. Every journalist that wrote about Bernie being unelectable. Every one of you, look in the mirror. Don't you dare point a finger at someone else. Don't you dare. I wish we could take credit for Clinton losing. But at less than 1% of the vote, I'm very disappointed. Not that Clinton lost. That was the only choice we had. The vote blues would have gone back to sleep. They would have been drunk saying the name Madam President. They would have been drunk and full of themselves. They would have been useless. No, I'm sad that progressives stayed home and didn't vote more for Jill Stein. Here we go, folks. You ready? Are you ready? We've got a big 4-year gap ahead of us till we get to the next progressive for the White House. We've got midterms that we've got to organize for. We've got the TPP in the lame duck session that we've got to rail against. On January 20th and January 21st, we've got Occupy inauguration in Washington, D.C. I hope the Green Party takes note of this. I hope the Green Party realizes that as much as we fought for them, even still, they couldn't get 1% of the vote. And there's a reason for that. Many progressives see the Green Party merely as a every 4-year kind of party. They don't see them as a party trying to build year in and year out. I supported the Green ticket top to bottom. But the Green Party has a lot of work to do if they ever want to be more than 1%. If they do an honest lessons learned, if they do an honest assessment, a SWOT analysis, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, if they actually do a real honest assessment, they're going to realize that some of the ways they handle things were not enough to bring out the vote. So we got our marching orders, folks. We have got an incredible battle to fight, blocking Supreme Court justices. We've got a tremendous fight to try and get progressives up and down elected across the board. We have got to infiltrate the Democratic Party, and we've got to infiltrate the Green Party. We've got to infiltrate even the Republican Party, wherever people's sensibilities are that take them to a progressive leaning. They have got to infiltrate wherever they are, and we have got to change this country through non-conventional means. We have tried every conventional way possible, and we failed. In this case, the one success, the silver lining, is that Hillary Clinton cannot install her people at every level of government. That Hillary Clinton's cheating and her corruption were not rewarded. That we don't have to carry her water for 4 years. That we don't have to worry about her taking our kids to war. I don't know what the Donald will do. I'm still shocked. I